Hi, are you ready to dive into today's session? Well, that's the spirit. Let's get started. Today we will be learning some small talk English expressions, or you can call them some very nice ready-made sentences which will help you from getting stuck into a situation where you need to talk to the people you are less acquainted with. Less acquainted मतलब वो लोग जिनसे आपकी बहुत अच्छे से जान पहचान नहीं है, आप जब उनसे बात करते हैं तो किस तरह के sentences यूज़ कर सकते हैं. The first sentence is, I'm so pleased to meet you. I am so pleased to meet you. So if I introduce you to one of my friends, you could say, oh, hi, my name is this. I'm so pleased to meet you. I'm so pleased to meet you. Or if I bring my friend along to your party, then also you could tell to my friend, pleased to have you. Pleased to have you means मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा कि आप भी आए. I'm so pleased to have you. I have heard a lot about you. मैंने आपके बारे में बहुत सुना है. I have heard a lot about you. I would like to introduce you to my friends. मैं आपको अपने friends से मिलवाना चाहूँगा. I would like to introduce you to my friends, or I would like to introduce you to my boss. I would like to introduce you to my wife. I would like to introduce you to my husband. Hey, are you Jack? So to answer this question, you could say, indeed I am. सचमुच मैं हूँ. Okay, this is how you say it in English. Indeed I am. And if you want to make a guess that who is that other person, you could say, and you must be Samantha. You must be Samantha. So the complete sentence is, indeed I am, and you must be Samantha. I will leave you two to get acquainted. I will leave you two to get acquainted. So if you want to leave two people you have recently introduced to each other, this could be the perfect expression. मतलब okay, मैं आप दोनों को अब अकेला छोड़ता हूँ ताकि आप एक दूसरे से जान पहचान बढ़ा पाएँ. I will leave you two to get acquainted. I almost didn't recognize you. I almost didn't recognize you. So if you bump into someone you haven't met for ages, like maybe your childhood friend, okay, you bump into him. Bump into means अचानक से coincidentally मिलना. If you bump into one of your childhood friends and you wanna express your excitement, or you wanna tell the person that he has changed a lot, you could say, I almost didn't recognize you. You have changed a lot. It's lovely to see you again. It is lovely to see you again, or it's fantastic to see you again. Have we met before? क्या हम पहले मिले हैं? Have we met before? It's good to see you again. आपको इतने टाइम के बाद फिर से मिलकर बहुत अच्छा लगा. It's good to see you again. So I'm going to use this sentence with every person I meet after lockdown. You know, all my friends, my colleagues, my students. So when I meet them after this lockdown, I'm gonna tell them, oh, it's so good to see you again. It's so good to see you again. और कैसे आना हुआ? What brings you here? What brings you here? Are you the first time here? Are you the first time here? क्या आप यहाँ पहली बार आए हो? Are you the first time here? I was wondering if we could catch up someday. I was wondering if we could catch up someday. I was wondering means you were thinking कि काश ऐसा हो जाए. So I was wondering if we could catch up means to meet up, कि हम कभी मिलकर बात करें. So I was wondering if we could catch up someday. Sorry to bother you. Sorry आपको परेशान किया. Sorry to bother you. Or if someone says this sentence to you, let's say you are busy doing your work and someone interrupts stating, I'm sorry to bother you, then you can reply, never mind, कोई बात नहीं, never mind. Or you could say, oh, not at all, मतलब जरा सा भी नहीं, आपने मेरे को थोड़ा सा भी परेशान नहीं किया, not at all. Excuse me, do you happen to know if there is any restaurant nearby? So this expression, do you happen to know, could be used in almost all the life situations where you want to ask a question or you want to take advice. कि क्या आपको पता होगा? Excuse me, do you happen to know? क्या आपको पता होगा कि? Excuse me, do you happen to know where Jack is? Excuse me, do you happen to know when Jack will be back? क्या आपको पता होगा कि Jack कब तक वापस आ जाएगा? Do you happen to know when Jack will be back? Or you could say, excuse me, do you happen to know if there is any restaurant nearby? कि यहाँ पर आसपास कोई restaurant है. Do you happen to know if there is any restaurant nearby? Could you speak a bit slow, please? So if you have a hard time understanding someone's English, you could tell them to speak a little slow for you. Okay? At that time say, could you speak a bit slow, please? Could you speak a bit slow, please? To the best of my knowledge. So when you are 99% sure about the statement you are going to make, you could give it a good start saying, to the best of my knowledge, she had left at about 8 o'clock. To the best of my knowledge, Mr. Jack must know the answer. To the best of my knowledge, this restaurant does not serve Chinese. So if you are in a discussion and someone makes a very unique point, you can compliment them, or you could tell them that you really liked their idea, or maybe they just cracked a joke. So you can tell them, oh, that's a good one. मतलब सही बोला, सही बोल रहे हो. That's a good one. Never mind, it's fine. कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है. So if by mistake I spill cold drink on the floor and I feel embarrassed about that, you could say, it's okay, never mind. Never mind, it is fine. Never mind, it's fine. Or maybe if I get late for the meeting and I apologize to you, I'm terribly sorry for being late. I'm terribly sorry for being late. Then you can reply, never mind, that's okay. Let's get started now. Never mind, forget what I just said. Never mind, forget what I just said. So this phrase is to be used when you said something that isn't important at all, but your chat partner wants you to repeat it. आपने कुछ ऐसा बोला जो आपको लगता है कि important नहीं था, तो छोड़ो, रहने दो. But your chat partner wants you to repeat it. Then you will say, oh, just forget, or never mind, forget what I just said. Never mind, forget what I just said. I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm not sure. So if your colleague asks you what time sir will be back, instead of saying I don't know, you could rather say it in a more formal manner. Sorry, I'm not sure about that. So even if I ask you, when do you think this lockdown is going to be lifted? So you could say, I'm not sure. That's a good question. Please allow me some time to do a research on it. That's a good question. Please allow me some time to do a research on it. It's an ideal expression to speak when you get stuck with the question. Like let's say you are in a meeting and you are asked a question, but unfortunately you are not sure about what to speak. So this could be a perfect getaway. You could just handle the situation saying, that's a good question, please allow me to do a research on it. I'm not sure how to put it into the right words. I'm not sure how to put it into the right words. कई बार हम बहुत ओवरवेल्म्ड होते हैं और हमें आंसर देना समझ नहीं आता कि उसको उस बात को एक्सप्लेन किन वर्ड्स से करना है. There could be two reasons for this. First, you don't have the relevant vocabulary expressions to make the another person understand what you want to say, and the second one is you are too much overwhelmed. You are lost for the words. Okay, so at that time you say, I'm not sure how to put it into the right words. I am not sure how to put it in the right words. Well, this is all for this video. Now I would like you to write down all these sentences in your notebook and practice speaking them at least 5 to 6 times. And once you are prepared, audio record yourself and then listen to it. Thanks.